feasting my eyes right now.
Folks, feast your freaking eyes. It's apples and oranges. Welcome to the show. It is a debate podcast. I am one of your hosts, Jack.
And I'm Matt.
And with us today, we have an amazing all-around talent, comedian, writer, documentarian, performer. We have Julia Krys.
Thank you. I
Thank you for
am
being
so
here.
excited right now. It's coming off really calm, but it's because I'm holding it in really hard.
I'm sensing some hold.
Yeah. It's just like, I wish I could do a triple backflip, but instead I'm just going to sit here.
Sure. What about like a triple axel? Like one of those like
Maybe.
ice skating spins?
I actually played hockey growing up. So.
Oh, wow.
Really?
So I couldn't spin for you, but maybe I could slide. You know what I mean? Like,
Would that be like a Lutz?
It would be like a lateral slide because I was a goalie, so it'd be like, oh, I'm slip slide, like I'm everywhere on.
You were
the,
slip sliding.
Street
I was
hockey?
slip sliding. No ice.
Ice? Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Phenom on the ice as well. Another.
A phenom.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, we have a phenom on the show.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But truly, it was just that I had to find a way to bring up the fact that I played hockey,
And
if you will.
Flex.
You
Thank
did it
you.
about, I don't know at what point this episode really starts, but we can say about 1 minute into the episode, you brought it up, so you got
Yeah.
that out of the way.
Thank you. Phew. Now I'm
That's great.
chilling. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
Off your shoulder.
I
I'd also
should-
like to bring up this was a photo of Jack as a child.
Oh yeah, that
Right
was
up
me
here.
as a child with
Child
my
model.
Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you. Mhm. They
I-
got you in the industry early, huh?
Yeah, they did. Exactly. I was central casting out the womb. But folks, if this is your first time listening to this podcast, we have guests, we debate them on disparate topics that come from a topic generator. Say for instance that the topic generator says card games for me and Julia gets let's say dance moves. I could say, Yu-Gi-Oh, and you would argue in favor of say the
Lateral
cha-cha
slide.
or lateral slide, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Matt would judge our performance, comparing apples to oranges.
Yeah,
But,
For those listening, for those just listening who aren't watching,
True.
the topic generator takes the form of a sort of plastic doohickey that I wear on my arm,
Yeah.
and I pull the topics out like
Absolutely.
cards that one might use, for instance, to duel.
I actually do think we should get an analog topic generator in the future.
I would love if like
That'd be sick.
I could wear it.
Yeah, we could rip that.
I mean, you guys have one of those big spinning wheels, or that's not a thing
Yeah.
anymore?
Oh my God, we literally
still
do-
own a
it's
big
right
spinning
over there.
wheel.
We do
It
have a
doesn't have
game
enough
show wheel.
topics on it though. It doesn't have like enough spaces.
yeah,
Yeah.
true.
No.
Do you guys have a plethora of topics?
We
to
have a
go
plethora of topics, lest we run out.
into? Never.
No, we never will.
Never.
Never for those
And,
listening. I just wiggled my
Also,
finger.
just a heads up, maybe be thinking of a topic you might be wanted to have added to the generator. Just keep that, but don't spoil it. But just
That'll be a little episode
that's a little thing
closer.
at the
Okay.
end. But I feel like lately
Holding
we've
it
been
in.
Hold it.
That's kind of this
Okay,
episode is about
holding.
holding things in. I feel like,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm holding in all my cards.
Happy Women's History Month.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on for Women's History Month.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
I can't-
All the
that's
other girls said
actually
no.
synchronicity right now.
literally.
That's can you believe it? A woman in Women's History Month.
Wow.
We were gonna have you on as like a regular guest, but
But instead, I'm getting honored
you're getting
for
honored.
being
Wow.
a woman.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Role of a lifetime.
Oh yeah.
Role of a lifetime. You get to sort of hold your topics and your excitement, and maybe one day, I don't know, do a lateral slide across here.
Yeah. Seriously.
Across America.
Wait, that's a great idea. The lateral slide across America.
Yeah, and that's for women's rights.
Yep.
For the pod. Yep.
It would be great
Sponsored
for the pod.
by BlackRock.
Yes.
And-
Yeah, of course.
Tampax.
And
Oh, yeah.
Tampax, of course.
One thing that I've been holding in is a question.
God.
What's your debate experience? Like, do you have a
Formal or informal?
yeah?
Okay, we're gonna go informal, and I'm really glad you asked. I'm a child of divorce. Yes, that's the informal experience. Like, I think I would like to think that it is.
Notice
even...
I've gotten physically nervous when you
Yeah,
mentioned
sorry,
divorce.
sorry. Oopsies.
No, I'm looking for there it is, my water.
Oh yeah, get that water.
Yep.
I would like to think it's more sophisticated than a formal experience because there's emotion involved. The stakes are high. It has to do with the family dynamics. Whereas if you just debated for school, hey, does it really matter though? Do you get what I'm saying?
I would say I agree. I
Thank
think
you.
it doesn't matter for the most part. I think there's kind of one context in which like debate really, really matters in this world. And it's not, court. It's not the Supreme Court. It's not anything like that. It is this
Court?
podcast. It's this podcast.
This
Yeah.
podcast. Did you just say Spring Court?
The Supreme. I said the Supreme.
Oh, Supreme. I
But
was like
also-
a court of thorns and roses. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was thinking like maybe like a spring court, like like something like the weather's nice, let's go to court.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Do you two want to? We could go to court this
We
spring.
could go to court.
I almost did go to court. I had jury duty, and they were like, "You got to come in," and then I clicked postpone. You get one postponement.
Wow.
Because I was gonna start my job, and I was like, I can't just be like, "Hey, job, like I'm going to jury
duty, yeah.
And then also that was like the snow day.
Yeah, double.
So it's like, what would have even happened if
postpone.
it just would have? Yeah, I dodged a bullet.
Good.
What were you gonna say, Julia?
I don't know. I was just thinking about getting served. I didn't have anything really.
Could you imagine? Well, okay, I'm just gonna pause this podcast, but we just gotta have someone come in the middle of the episode and like serve our guests.
Yeah.
That would be good. Like to really like bring in like this debate is, it's a higher stakes sort of thing. Like you're debating for kind
If
of
you lose,
Whoa.
you lose all your money.
you're gonna get served.
Well, I think you get served at the beginning, and then if you lose,
Yeah.
we take you to the cleaners.
You could tell. You could tell I went to law school
Yeah.
Oh yes,
because
yes,
I
yes.
know everything about this process.
For instance, someone walks in. You go to court in the springtime, and there are thorns and roses.
Well, that's a book reference. That there's a
Oh.
spring court, winter court. This is like a romantasy series, A Court of Thorns and
Ah.
Roses. Yeah. So that's why I got all mixed up, and I
I
apologize. But
see.
again, Happy Women's History Month.
Happy Women's History
That
Month.
is like a
This is
very
a popular book. ACOTAR.
exactly. It's really big with the girls and the gays. I believe. I could be wrong. Fact check that, I guess.
ACOTAR, is that an acronym?
Yeah, A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Okay.
All of the books are a court of.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
And what do you think these? What do you think of the title?
I think it's like, I don't know. It's a lot of words, isn't it?
I think it's a lot of words, but I think they saved themselves by having it like switch off between like vowels and consonants in such a way that it forms like a pronounceable word.
It's a tap dance, isn't it?
It's a bit of a tap dance.
Linguistic tap dance.
Something
if you
Timothy
will.
Chalamet has no respect for. What's he called before? Like Timley Shimley?
Timely I don't know where I got that. I don't know. It just had to be said,
I just had to be
Timothy
said. But, like,
Shimley.
look,
Tilamy.
Tilamy Shimley. My issue with Timley Shimley is Tilamy Shillamy has no respect for that tap dance.
None.
None. And
Or
with
for
that,
the classics.
none. And speaking of an elaborate sort of tap dance that Timley Shimley has no respect for, I've got some topics right here. And these are them.
Okay.
Julia,
Yeah.
you are going to be arguing in favor of a breakfast food of your
Whoa.
choice.
Okay.
And Jack, a desk toy.
A desk toy. Oh, I've already chosen the greatest desk toy before.
Well, too bad. You got to
I
come
know, I
up
gotta
with
think
a
of a new
newer,
one.
better desk
I got
toy.
it. I do. That's actually a crazy task. I got it.
All right. Whoever has theirs first can sort of jump in. Jack, is Jack looking up his desk toy?
Now I'm sending the moderator a secret message. Just a note for something for you to ruminate on.
Okay.
This is like a seed being dropped for a future episode of the podcast.
Okay. Well, it's great that we do this right now.
No, I'm just keeping it, as part of the vamp.
It's sort of part of the vamp. Julia, do you have any thoughts on your breakfast food?
I don't know. But I'm thinking about this vamp because it's like, imagine you're getting texted right now. Never have Julia on again. This is terrible. Okay,
again.
vamp on the breakfast food. I think, I definitely want to go something elaborate, and I don't know if I can, if that makes sense.
No, you
I
totally
think you can go as
I haven't even thought of
elaborate
a
or as
desk toy.
simple as you please.
Okay. I mean, in that case, I think I'm just going to go bagel breakfast order where it's like a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel.
Great.
Deli counter. I'm walking up to the deli counter. I'm ordering that, and you're working on the other side, and that's the topic.
And I'm like, hold on, I'm making like 5 coffees right now. We're understaffed. Hold it.
And then I say, I'm on a topics game show.
And I
The
say,
stakes are high.
and I say, clip, hold on, clip. And I go and I make like 5 coffees, and I'm so stressed, and I'm vaping the whole time.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Your B rating just went to a C, sanitation wise.
But I don't own the place, so I don't really care that much. But that's good to know. That's your order, and that's your opening statement. Now, Jack, what's your opening statement?
That's not my. Okay, yeah.
No.
you're right.
Do you have more of an opening
Are you
statement you
trying
want
to
to give?
silence a woman during Women's History Month, Matt?
I thought that was your
We're
opening
literally-
statement.
This is
No,
No. Please,
know what?
unbelievable.
please say
You
your
know what?
opening
I
statement.
actually-
I thought that was it.
now that you said I'm done, I'm done.
In honor of Women's History Month, I abstain. Like I'm surrendering now. I'm not. No, I jest.
No, give a real one.
Could you imagine if I was like,
You refuse to do this podcast. Just
like
ruin
every time
everything.
you
To do
debate,
an
we're like,
opening statement.
I'm just like in honor of Women's History, like I'm dedicating my debate to women, and I'm forfeiting. No, I jest. Here's the best desk toy ever:
Okay.
a ball of yarn that you just like keep in and around your desk. Because you can kind of like, it's better than, it's like about the size of like a tennis ball. You can keep the ball of yarn in your desk and you can kind of play with it, and you can kind of take it out. You can pull on it. And, like people are walking by being like, he's on his phone. This must be like a hobby or something. Like maybe he's inspecting this ball of yarn. And so you can also like put it in your mouth.
Okay.
And floss with it, and you have this ball of yarn and you keep it in your
We
desk.
still have the abstain option.
Wait, the abstain option? What are we talking about
Where
here?
you were over like forfeiting your own.
No. I think the best desk toy ever is a little ball of yarn because you can play.
Yeah, I love how much it's cracking you up.
No, it's so good. Yeah, and so
Yeah.
I don't know what a bacon, egg, and cheese can bring to the table other than momentary pleasure with a ball of yarn entertains you all day. That's why I'm opening statement.
Now, your opening statement is over. You've said that. I in order to make up for that, would you like to would you like more of an opening statement before the floor is open?
I think
I feel like
we should jump in, but also I'm sorry I even spoke during your opening statement.
What's that?
Because aren't we supposed to go like each one of us just speaks it without interruption?
Oh, you didn't
Yeah,
interrupt.
but
You
it
were
wasn't-
chilling.
You didn't jump in with a debate, so I feel like it's sort of.
I think the
it's
ball of
neutral
yarn is just so
territory.
That
amazing.
works.
I'd say that works.
Okay.
If
I
you
just
were
wanna
if you were
make
like
sure-
you're wrong, fuck you,
Listen, I just want to set myself up for a win here.
Okay.
So if I step out of line, you tell me.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna go totally by the book right now.
Okay, I would say this is the problem.
He's wanting to be by the book.
And there it is.
I'm
And the floor is
gonna
open.
send Matt another secret message. Nah, I guess.
Never ever have her back on.
Again.
Stop,
we
ends
can
the
jump.
podcast early. I don't know
No,
what
I'll
that
show
means.
you. I'll show you the message because I do think that
That I would like it.
I just don't want to spoil it for the listeners. But imagine if this happened. Like,
Okay.
all right, this is our homie. Imagine like we literally had
Yeah.
someone. That would be like that'd be kind of fun. But
And the
anywho,
listeners, if you just listen to the gears turning in my head when I read that, it's gonna be really good.
it is.
It's these screeching sounds.
Yeah.
Well, the listener gets to imagine that's probably something greater than what has actually been incepted. But I think we should dive into the.
Yeah, I
Debate
mean, it's
portion?
really it's tough because like Jack doesn't know how to spell, so it was just trying to read it. And it's-
Yeah, I also did in handwriting too. I sent
Yeah.
you a photo of a note I took on my.
Okay.
I wrote in my hand.
What I'm getting is you're illiterate.
yeah. Well,
by some standards,
Okay.
I can like if you sound out a word, I can understand it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I don't know, like I read books to him, and he like most of the time
Yeah.
gets the story
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
because he likes cartoons. There's
Aw.
stories in those.
But sometimes I'm on
Yeah.
my phone. I'm just like YouTube Shorts is too. It's too in my brain.
He knows a lot about Andrew Tate.
Oh, Uncle Tate.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm his nephew.
That's the familial relation of the episode. Like,
like an emotional nephew.
Yeah,
oh,
like
okay.
like a parasocial
Sure.
Well,
nephew.
think about
Yeah.
Andrew Tate and I is we're both empaths, so we have kind of like a deep connection. Anyway,
Well, you got to get your Uncle Andrew on the podcast.
he's making me court him. Talk about a court of spring.
A court of
Thorns and
Andrew Tate
Yeah.
on that
and Tristan Tate.
Tate's and where's he right now? Is he in
Tate's
Dubai?
out of prisonness. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, out of prisonness.
Um.
Escapes. Look, folks, the
look.
floor is open.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
this yarn is
Yes.
going in your mouth.
no,
Hold it, hold
not
it.
all the time, but it could. It's part of
That's
that.
where I'd like to jump in. That's
Okay,
please.
that's my starting point.
Okay, cool.
Imagine something else in your mouth. It's a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. Now, what on the olfactory system in your mouth? We're talking taste buds. We're talking nostrils. What is the more pleasurable sensory experience? Yarn on your desk. Have a little lick of that, or perhaps a hearty breakfast that could even sustain you through the day.
I think the bacon, egg, and cheese. Yes, I agree with those points, but it's momentary. Once you've had it, it's kind of over. It's gone. The ball of yarn
How
is meant
fast
to.
are you eating?
Slowly, but it's still a fleeting experience compared to 8 hours a day with a desk toy. That desk toy is not used like you're sometimes grabbing it. You're creating like a relationship with the desk toy, and so you have this routine, and you just get to the used to the comfort of it. And it's like part of your moments throughout like your entire week, and it's a sense of play. It's a sense of play in the workspace.
Is this the secret of marketing?
Is what the secret? Also, yeah, the
yarn, the yarn, desk toy, 8 hours.
The yarn is toasted as well.
It's toasted.
It's toasted.
Yeah, that's we had a pre-podcast Mad Men callback that you wouldn't have heard, but it's toasted.
Rest assured, it's a reference to Mad Men that you would love.
That you would love.
Yeah,
if you either if you smoked a cigarette, watched Mad Men, or enjoyed a ball of yarn at your desk during your marketing hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you just took the time to listen to the before podcast. It's like, it wasn't recorded. You didn't post it anywhere. And it's always excuses with these guys. It's always something with them.
Yeah.
They're like, we crave content. We want to
these
listen
guys,
to stuff. But
like
then
the
they don't put
little
in the
elves
work.
that produce your podcast.
Yeah.
Little elves that listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out to our little elves.
Oh,
Yeah.
elves.
Yeah.
Is that like, you know how musical artists, not to diverge too hard, but
No,
you know
no.
how they like have a name for their following?
Mm-hmm.
So, Gaga, Little Monsters. You guys have elves.
Yeah, I think like our listeners are the machine elves, and they sort of construct our reality.
The machine elves. That's actually so true.
Yeah, I think it's I think our listeners are kind of elves in a way.
Aw.
Yeah,
It's kind of endearing.
it is endearing. I mean, I'm endeared to them. Someone chose to listen to this. Isn't that crazy? Why don't we get back to the debate?
Let's get back to the debate. Look, you know what I say every time when you diverge from a debate, the further away you go from the debate, it's like a slingshot. You get thrown so back in and so deep, and I'm gonna go just destroy the bacon, egg, and cheese so hard because the ball of yarn at my desk brings me real meaning and real joy and a sense of play, a sense of it's like a dance. Like I can become a child.
It's sort of a tap dance.
It's sort of a tap dance. It's sort of an opera. It's sort of a ballet.
It's feeling feline to me.
You know what?
Derogatory.
Some feline.
Feline. Yeah. I said it.
Wasn't Timely Shimley in Cats?
No.
No.
That was before he had launched his musical talents, I think.
Oh,
But not to like pull up a Tim timeline that I have in my head.
Timline you
a
have in your
Timline that I
pocket?
have
Oh,
like
shit.
in my head that I'm like looking at right now through my mind's eye. But listen, cats, they love yarn.
Sure.
What do humans have in common with cats? Almost nothing.
But
So-
cats would all like, for instance, a dog would love a bacon, egg, and cheese
But why are you bringing dogs into this?
because you brought cats into this.
No, but I'm saying like think of the history of species on the planet.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie with you guys, and I don't mean to like put this the wrong way to anyone. I think humans are kind of winning the game.
Sure.
Like, look at all the other species. We're kind of not only crushing them, but maybe threatening their existence. Right? We're doing so crazy. Are you with me?
I'll throw out a moderating question. This is a neutral question. What about dinosaurs?
Ooh.
I'm glad you brought them into this.
Yeah.
They're so dead.
I've heard this about them, but there's a lot of things I haven't seen. So I mean,
maybe go see a gator and you'll be like, wow, they still found a way to look freaking weird. But all in all, what I'm trying to say is that if you're trying to like bring man back to a different type of behavior, which is to kick around a ball of yarn, I'm telling you, we're light years ahead. And
are.
how far ahead we are, think of this. Bacon. That's like a whole food group. Egg. That's like, which came first? Chicken or egg? Who knows? Cheese. Careful, not too much. Jewish. And then
Stomach.
stomach. Absolutely. Skin. Absolutely.
Oh, that too.
But all everywhere, baby. And then bagel, like that's gonna keep you running. Like pasta makes you fasta.
Right.
Carbs make you go fast. RFK food pyramid. And boom, that's how you get the bacon, egg, and cheese. I don't think there's all of like a ball of yarn might be wrapped up in things, but there's not all that wrapped up in it, if you get what I mean.
I
Holy
guess.
shit.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Bacon, egg, and cheese does have more nutritional value than a ball of yarn. I will give you that. But I do think,
Major concession.
yeah,
Whoa.
fair. But I do
Oh.
think that the effects on your health the ball of yarn have in the long term are better than the nutritional benefits.
What are those benefits of your health?
A sense of whimsy that, increases your dopamine baseline, your imagination, and you're just in the play state with the ball of yarn.
Can you monetize whimsy?
See, this is exactly why I can't agree with the bacon, egg, and cheese, because the ball of yarn is not about, it's the antithesis of monetization. It's like, it's really just about play for play's sake, and it makes work bearable.
Okay.
It's funny you're talking about play. I don't know if it'll pick up, but there's the sound of like children screaming
play.
outside.
It is warm out now.
It is warm out.
Perfect weather for
Also-
a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say-
for a spring court.
I was going to say
spring
weapons,
court, yeah.
actually.
What,
Say
like
weapons.
the kids from Weapons?
Yeah, they get your weapons.
No spoilers. I'm never gonna watch it. I get really scared at scary movies.
Oh, this movie's got some really scary.
It's because
scares.
I'm an empath. I feel it. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah.
in my body.
Right, so you must empathize with like a ball of yarn that's getting like squished between Jack's teeth.
No, you wouldn't take the ball of yarn. You would take it like
You take a little string from it and like kind of like
Yeah,
and,
you
like
would kinda
sharpen it
unwind
with
it.
your lips.
No, you kind of just use it as floss.
You know when you like, and then it's like sharp on the ends.
No,
Is that
no.
what you? Oh,
No.
To, like, thread through something.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you now.
No,
Yeah.
really.
See,
that's,
I'm a homesteader.
the moderator. The moderator is trying to give my argument for me, and I will say right now, in honor of Women's History Month, I'm gonna give a great explanation of how
yarn.
of no.
Whoa!
Well, hold on. I'll check this. So
Like putting us where we belong.
no. So the women are just simply sponsoring this.
The women. Is that a particular
The
organization?
Women's Council.
All women. Women's actually an acronym.
What does it stand for?
We will not get into that right now.
Okay, I actually gave them I rounded up to the dollar for that group.
You
We
know
will
what?
not get into that right now.
I love charity so much.
Yeah, it's always I'm going shopping and they're like, "Do you want to round up for charity?" It's like,
It's
"Whoa,
like,
for
yeah.
whom?" We will not get
Get
into
into
that
that
right now.
Yeah, that's actually where it goes to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, hear me out on the teeth thing, guys. So you take the ball of yarn, you take some string out from it, and you would just sort of use it as floss, You're not like licking it too much, but it's just like one of those things. Yes, the ball of yarn's attached to it, you can wrap it back up. You can do like
Ring, ring, ring. Your dentist just called. Complete veneer situation. You just screwed up your teeth via yarn.
Dentistry's fake, folks. Listen, then you could do office pranks. You could say, "Hey Matt, look out," and you throw the ball of yarn out.
Pretty lightweight
Office
ball.
pranks.
Yeah.
See,
You could practice hooping. You could do some.
Like if you got like a
Play with
little
it.
like a little office hoop.
Yeah, or just use a trash can.
Sure. But then like you're going to put that in your mouth?
Oh, yep.
Okay. All right, I'm
this
ready for
is
some
really
closing
good
statements.
for your health. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready for some closing
Closing
statements on that.
statement. Okay.
And who went first? You went first, I believe,
I did.
Julia.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think
So
I'll.
Jack, why don't you go first?
Yeah. So, folks, the best desk toy is obviously the ball of yarn. You can do all sorts of things with it. You can play with it. You can throw it at your friends. You can even roll around with it on the ground in a feline way. I will concede that it is sort of cat-like. But at the end of the day, guys, it's just great to have a desk toy, one that you can come back to. You can use it to unwind at work. You de-stress with it. And a bacon, egg, and cheese is really just a grotesque mix of random ingredients that aren't good for you and taste really good and are just hyper-processed and will give you less satisfaction in your life at the end of the day than this amazing ball of yarn. And I yield my time.
Thank you. And everyone in the jury, give a hearty applause for that. But hold that applause.
Okay.
Something even crazier is coming.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
No way.
it's what I'm about to say.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to take you through the history of mankind.
Oh, I thought you were also about to do an accent.
No. I'm going to do an American accent.
Oh, wow.
It's the one I'm doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, so history of man. First we have, cave people. And then they're like, wait, we need some infrastructure, maybe like some sort of water funneling system. That's where you get what those are called. Help. Sorry, I didn't think through this one. Wait, what's the thing called when you go like a
Like an
aqueduct? Thank you. So then
Yeah,
they're like
aqueduct.
boom, aqueduct, and then all of everyone in humankind is like, I'm going to ride that aqueduct all the way to New York City. New York City, boom, cleanest water.
Like a water slide I'm imagining.
Yeah. New York City is the cleanest and most delicious water in the universe due to infrastructure and industry booming. And, you know, I've heard that people even ship out that water to different places to make bagels, make them so delicious. But we have it right here in our backyard. And you can soup up the deal when you buy a bagel by adding things inside of it. I know this might sound crazy to someone from caveman times, but it's true that I'm going to be like, hey, rooster or hen or whatever, lay that freaking egg, right? Crack it open, scramble it, go crazy. Put a little bacon on the stove, cut it up into little pieces. I don't care. Cheese. And then you eat it and you think, I have so much power in my system right now, so much caloric intake. I could literally, I could crush an industry. And for those reasons, I don't see much coming from yarn in those regards as it pertains to like the trajectory of humankind. I see it as like a fleeting sort of moment on a desk. Yeah. So really, I rest my case there.
All right.
I have a few things I'm going to say after, but we don't have to count them.
And I'd like to apologize to Aqueducts.
All right.
For my little slip there.
Yeah, you know, Aqueducts is a sponsor of ours, so I'll thank you to be a little more mindful with what you say about them. It's by the way, folks, go to an aqueduct, ride it like a water slide,
and you'll find yourself in New York City.
You'll find yourself in New York City
with the cleanest water ever.
Yeah. It is going to Julia.
I anticipated that.
Julia's the winner.
Happy Women's History Month.
Is it just because I'm a woman?
Is that
No.
what you...
Okay.
Okay.
No, that was a win.
Thank you.
I should have done...
take that.
Here's what I should have... Here's my mistake. I really should have ripped into how...
Ripped.
Yep. Yeah.
You would tear into
I'm going to tear into this aspect of the topic, is that it required so much exploitation of these animals to create the bacon, egg, and cheese. Yeah.
Well, it would have been crazy if you said that during the debate.
I know.
I'm afraid that's a little bit late.
I know. That's why I messed up. I only realized that during your closing statement.
Late, just like all those assignments that were due when you were playing with your ball of yarn.
Just wee.
Yeah.
It looks like you're like dancing with it. It's like you're gloving.
Yep, it is.
It was the original fidget spinner.
Oh.
No,
See,
it's
that's
the
what I would have.
It's fidget spinner was the proto ball of yarn.
Yeah, but you know, all that shit's gone. That's going away. Whereas like cinema's forever.
It's true.
Like playing with a fidget spinner, yarn,
Mm-hmm.
fidgeting in any way. It's
nothing with cinema still around.
Yeah, boring. That stuff's lame.
Sloppy.
I mean, it'd be great if Timothy Chalamet, Tim Lee Shimley, if he were like on that thing, he was like ballet, opera, sloppy.
No, I have to give credit where credit's due. That's like an Abby Lee Miller ism.
Oh yeah.
Is that like she would be like boring, sloppy, like these,
Yes.
10-year-olds or whatever, like dancing around in a circle, speaking of
yeah.
ballet. So I can't just say that without crediting.
No, it's good to credit that, because that also rings true with my experience as a child doing musical theater.
Oh yeah, you were tap dancing at a young age?
Well, you could say I was tap dancing in that I not like Tim Lee Shimley does, but I did some musical theater here and there, and I would do sloppily in a dance, and that was one of those words.
Sloppy. But sometimes it calls for it. Like, let's say you're in Anything Goes. And what's that? You're drunk on a boat? Sloppy. Excellent acting.
You want to be sloppy.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, anything goes.
To Life L'Chaim and Fiddler on the Roof right before the Russians attacked during like the bottle dance sequence.
Bottle dance, yeah.
Bottle dance. Well, not those dancers. They have to be really sharp on their toes. But everyone else should be
can
sloppy. This is what you want. Jack and our listeners love this. I am going to pass him the topic generator now.
Topics.
Okay, this is good. Guys,
Heck yeah.
so many topics, so little time, am I
Oh,
right?
I know.
You're absolutely right.
It really
we
is.
probably got enough time for just about one more topic, which is crazy because when you think about it, we've got so many fucking topics.
Yeah. Like some that I'm going to drop at the end of the episode.
That's right.
Again, holding it in.
Hold it, and I notice you're holding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I studied acting, and I had this teacher that he would call out to students like in the middle of a scene. He would go, "Release your sphincter." that was like his note in the middle of a scene.
That's so sus.
I thought it was kind of spot on because it's like, no, I could tell when they were acting that they were totally flexing their butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't get you through a scene well. But anyway, I can tell you have topics.
I do. I have two insane ones. Julia, store of your choice.
Store.
Yes. Matt,
Woo.
a sound.
Okay.
A sound?
A sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Sound.
excited.
Oh my god.
But will you pick first because I had to go in so
No,
heartily
I'm
on
just
the-
gonna vamp for a little bit and kind of just defend the ball of yarn
Yeah,
still. I really think
whoever
the ball of
comes
yarn
up
is...
with it first can sort of jump in.
Yeah,
Okay.
if either of you have a choice, but it's you got to have as much time to think as you wish, because what is a podcast if not really just a space to reflect and sit and
I've got a sound.
Okay. Let
All
her
right.
rip.
I guess I should just do it.
Make it, yeah.
Oh my god, Jesus!
Sort of my imitation of specifically the like man scream that Tom from Tom and Jerry does when he gets.
Oh yeah,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Did you know there's a documentary about like that sound effect? they're doing one on. It's the name of a scream, but I'm not going to help your case right now.
But
so
this, I imagine it's for the Wilhelm scream,
that's the one.
not this one.
It's different.
Oh.
And I'm gonna get into why this is better than the Wilhelm scream. But just to get into this
Okay.
particular scream, this is the man scream that Tom from Tom and Jerry does when like I don't know, he gets hurt in some way. That sort of notice the sort of like the mannish tone of my scream.
Yeah.
That sort of is the really the heart of it. I think it's the best sound. I think it's so funny. I think it's Women's History Month, and I think what better, how better to celebrate that than with the sound of like a man in like great pain, like atoning and suffering.
That's what that month's about, yeah.
That's what that one's about. That's what the month is for. Well, I think how better to celebrate Women's History Month than by centering a man. So what I'm going to do is really center that, it's really about punishment, right? That's the whole point. I think I got it. We'll leave it there for now.
I must say, very, very well done. Very good. The
Before I-
moderator is pleased. I don't do an unbiased thing. You'll hear my opinions as we go. It's my new
Hey,
thing.
and
well
I
done,
respect
Matthew.
that. I like
I'm
it.
the emperor of the pod. Yep.
Yeah. No, I like
For
it
Women's
because
History
you're
Month.
up front. Like there's no.
There's no. You don't have
I
to guess.
don't know
You get
where
it.
where does he stand? Like,
Yes.
no, I know because you're
Yeah.
saying it.
Yeah.
I will say though, before I mention my topic, for a hot second, I thought you were gonna like get up, toot, like into the
Oh my
microphone
God.
and have it
Oh.
be like a nice fart.
Oh.
But I stand corrected.
I think that would have crossed the line. I would have been like, I'm sorry, guys. Like,
Guys, I'm sorry.
I'd be
We
like,
didn't.
this is not
we
that kind of
usually don't do that
podcast.
type of stuff.
this is not that kind of pod.
Well, here is my topic choice. Clothing store?
The fast
A store?
A store of any kind.
Guess what? I'm going clothing.
Oh, all right.
stuff. Nice.
Brandy, frickin' Melville. Yep. I said it.
Wow, that's a hot
Yeah,
take.
that is a store that shaped a generation of women because their whole one size fits all thing. I don't know if you guys are picking this up right now. Like, I'm kind of scared that I chose too much of like a girl.
No,
topic, but
I know the deal. I
It's
know
Women's
You know
History
the
Month. I
deal.
think it's time for us to learn.
Yeah, I mean, I could
You're
give
right.
a
We should just-
history, but
We
there's
should just listen right now.
okay. Well, yeah, I'm throwing my fist in the air so hard. No, but basically, I wanted to make this a little bit of like a metafictional lawsuit or debate, if you will, because they had a huge lawsuit by saying that their clothing was one size fits all, when obviously like the size they were distributing was that of like a really small child's, and if anything, it was aspirational. That it's like, oh girl, I better fit into those jeans, like booty too juicy, but I'm going to Brandy Melville today, so let's cut back, just sprinkle a little toxicity in there. But I think that my debate is less about their wrongs, but more about what an impression they've made on this society. And the one thing I love more than women's rights is women's wrongs.
Sorry, was that your opening statement?
Yeah.
Okay.
The emperor is pleased with both opening statements.
I think it's incredibly telling that you acknowledge their wrongs and go, oh, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the right things they did.
Not right. It's more so like, I mean, look at anything that has made like a huge impact. Like, look at Pablo Picasso.
Okay.
Like,
I'm imagining him in my mind's. I'm rotating him in my mind's eye.
Yeah, rotate him. That he was very notably like an incredible artist.
He's always getting dizzy.
No, but he, like so many incredible genius artists, was also notably a dickhead. And I feel like Brandy Melville is the clothing store version of that. That it's like something so like undeniably unstoppable. It's kind of like the Victoria's Secret of our generation.
Well, wasn't it stoppable? Do those still exist?
Oh my gosh. Do they still exist? If you stepped into one in Soho today, like it's a Hunger Games scenario with like all of these college age girls that like if you thought you were getting something as an in and out thing, you were wrong because you're going to have to fight. And if someone grabs that shirt before you, oh no, girl. Oh no, girl. You know what I mean?
You know, you said it was toxic. It was bad for body image. It was being marketed towards children. Let's see, what else here? We got. Take it. Let's take this apart here. Brandy, that is to say, alcohol, and then Herman Melville wrote Moby Dick. That is to say, you in the store have to find yourself as sort of an Ahab, on like sort of like a mad hunt.
Yes.
And I
almost psychedelic.
Yeah, I think like trying to like bring madness into the shopping experience is horrible.
It's something new. It's something fresh though. Like if you go straight into a store and it's calm in there, it's almost scary because you're like, where are all the other shoppers? Is this trendy? Should I fear for my life? Whereas when you go into a Brandy Melville, first of all, British. That's where they started, isn't it?
Is it really?
Well,
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're
is.
getting major UK vibes already. And then, I don't know, were you guys into like Tumblr?
I was
that
on
was
Tumblr for in my formative years.
Yeah, there's sort of like an aesthetic thing that happened where it's like there's something like a specific name on a t-shirt that represents somewhere and yet nowhere at all. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like you could be anybody in a Brandy Melville. You could be from anywhere because you're just picking up that shirt that has like a big name of a town and a state that you've never been to.
It's a sort of there's a vagueness.
Totally. I love that though, because one time I will say, like, I went to a Brandy Melville once, how you do. Sure. And that particular season they had chosen my random state and my random like town. And I was like, you're telling me there's all the chicas are wearing Glenwood Springs, Colorado, just running around not knowing that like that's actually a place with a pretty good hot springs facility. They don't know that. They're just buying the like pastel shirt without knowing that.
So it sort of encourages ignorance.
No, it embraces like acceptance because it's like, hey, mama, I don't know where that is either.
Like being like, look, I accept you even if you're from like a beautiful place in Colorado.
Then it's like I don't need to know about this place in order to represent this place on the front of my shirt.
That feels bad. That feels wrong.
I don't know. There's something about that
Feels misguided.
Well, if that ain't the American dream, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, and we talk about American dreams.
Okay.
Right? We talk a big game.
Yeah, you haven't even been talking about your screen, by the way. I'm just like,
we talk about we got all into the Brandy, we got all into the Melville. We talk about American dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Like talk about the American dream for so many, and it's to watch Tom and Jerry. Like let's be so for real. It's like truly, it is the dream to watch Tom and Jerry.
I'm sorry. Is this distributed in analog? This podcast?
It can be, depending.
Because last time I watched Tom and Jerry, I couldn't tap on a phone, if you will.
I tap on my phone all the time watching Tom and Jerry. I'm tapping along. Well, they should make a like a Tom and Jerry like app where it's the episode's going along, but you can be the one to like beat up Tom or something. I guess
Tom and Jerry
hey,
app.
Actually, make a pitch deck.
All right,
like I triple dog dare you.
Make a pitch deck.
Make a pitch deck about the game where you get to beat up Tom yourself.
Pitch it to Paramount, who now owns Warner Brothers, to get them to
yeah. Honestly, I think the better entity for that is the ABC, Disney, ESPN, Hulu conglomerate.
But I don't think that's who has it.
You're probably right. It's definitely like Viacom, CBS, Skydance, Paramount.
Well, it used to be owned, and this is
Sorry, I feel like we were so fever dream with that.
It used to be MGM, which is now Amazon MGM.
Sure.
And
I thought it was
mean,
Cartoon Network.
but then Cartoon Network got it, which is Warner Brothers, which is Paramount.
Shoot.
So
How am I going to sleep at night?
It's really fucked up. And that, we talk about like the pure, something pure getting like tainted, something pure like the Tom and Jerry Man Scream, the pure show,
The
getting, like
Emperor's
tainted by these sort of
curious.
modern, these modern business machinations. Whereas, Brandy Melville was always this sort of tainted,
Literally,
impure
hold the
business
phone.
machination.
Listen, buddy.
Quick thing. The Emperor's curious. Who is the owner of the Scream?
The owner of the
Who is
Scream.
the owner of the Scream?
That's actually a really great question.
The British own Brandy Melville.
I'm inclined to
Along
say
with everything else.
it's certainly not British owned. It couldn't be. Metro Goldwyn Mayer is MGM. So I think what's
Who's
his
mayor?
Jeff Bezos.
John Mayer. John Mayer. Oh, but what was his name? There was a guy. There was business guy from like the turn of the century, like
No.
something Mayer.
Louis B. Mayer.
Louis B. Mayer. Yes,
Okay.
Louis B. Mayer is the guy.
Or some shit like that.
And like, I just like trust him to give us like quality entertainment.
And this makes the Scream good because
it's such a good scream. It makes me laugh every time. That's why. Because
come on. Actually, what I am hard pressed to find out through your rhetoric over there
yeah.
is if you can even like back up this Scream standing on its own 2 decibels.
Okay.
Like-
When you say back it up, like
Yeah, that like I feel like all I've been hearing from your corner over there is Brandy Melville did this bad and that bad. Well, everybody knows its name. You know what I mean? Like that's iconic. We don't even know the name of this Scream. Like, what does it mean
It's
to
the
us?
Tom and Jerry Man Scream. It's the Tom and Jerry Man Scream. It's the Tom and Jerry. I'm gonna
Oh my
say it
gosh.
again.
Sorry, can we get another demo then? If you
It's the Tom and Jerry Man Scream. Oh, you want to hear the? Okay.
yes, please. You know what? I feel like the Emperor, the Emperor should like at least like tip his GoPro hat to that being guttural. You know what I mean?
The Emperor never tips his crown to anyone. And is
I thought you
honestly,
said that was the whole thing the Emperor did.
no, I'm saying not to 2 fools such as these.
Oh, okay. Well,
The Emperor's
look,
displeased in both of you.
it creates it and I have to work to fix that Emperor.
Would it help if I talked about body positivity?
No, I think we should do closing statements.
Okay.
I think that did you go first? I went first.
You went first, yeah.
You went first.
Okay, so
then me.
Yeah, why don't you go first?
Okay. Well, let me say this: that I didn't know by mentioning BM Brandy Melville that I was going to become an educator in here. Like I didn't know that was the take because not to be too like asking you guys questions in my closing statements, but do you two have sisters perhaps?
I have a sister. I know about Brandy Melville.
Okay. So you are trained in the school of having a sister.
Yes.
And you yes. So
Yeah, he
anyway,
made the
all of
gauntlet.
this is to say that if there's one thing about Women's History Month that I want every guy to take away, it's if you don't have a sister, like get one. Because they'll probably take you to Brandy Melville, and for all the men that walk into Brandy Melville, there's like a little corner for you in the like entrance, and it's like a really good spot to sit on your phone. So if you ever want to go in there and kind of just like take in the general chaotic vibes without waiting outside, that corner is really good for you. And you might even be able to like drop by the dressing room and see like, oh, that defo don't fit you, girl, because it's one size, and maybe get a free sticker on your way out. So I think that is kind of, it's a version of a utopia that we can continue to aspire toward in the year of the fire horse. That's this year.
This court spring, the spring court, I want to consider the places I've been sort of dragged into over the years by my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I think about all the places, some with seats and some with not. And
What did you do when there was none?
I
Suffered?
yeah, mostly. and which kind of gets to the heart of this, but we'll get into it.
Okay, excuse me.
When I think about these places, I think about like what is like the ideal scenario. You say this is you frame it as like a win for everyone. In this sort of hyper binary perspective on gender, where the women get to enjoy Brandy Melville for the clothing, and the men have their own little corner.
No. I said the mamas.
Objection. And so, with operating within this binary, I can only think, what is what can be, has this been done better? And the answer is yeah. There have been places where I've been dragged into by my sister, where I have a good time, because it's not chaos, and it's not and it's not body negativity and eating disorders. What it is really nice smells. And that's Bath and Body Works. So zing, we got Bath and Body Works. But then also, talk about something that has never been negative to anyone in this world. It has only brought joy and mirth and laughter. And if it had a smell, it would be good. And that's the Tom Scream. And one last time for those in the back row.
Yeah, for the diehards.
Yeah.
The wind up.
I think I need to hear it in my head before I
Yeah,
try
I
it.
totally do.
Perfect pitch.
Okay. Well,
Well, Emperor, what say you, Emperor?
What do you say, Emperor?
chaos pleases the emperor. And that is why I think Brandy Melville takes the dub.
Oh my God.
And I also think just because that, at the end, like that corner that you described, you could really rip it with the ball of yarn in that corner.
It's always the ball of yarn.
That would be a great spot.
Every product in that store could become a ball of yarn if you try hard enough.
That's true, but that feels a bit
Difficult.
dangerous. I don't know. I don't know if I
If
could.
it wasn't dangerous, would it be any good? You know what I mean?
That's true.
People love that.
If you like to unravel like a piece of clothing that's like in the store.
To like
Yeah.
rip it up blender style.
Oh shit! Bring a blender into Brandy Melville.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yummy
Yeah.
smoothie.
I love to do that. Bath and Body Works. Just like get a bunch of like hand sanitizers and like drink them.
Why is Bath and Body? Okay, sorry. I feel like at some point in this conversation, like Bath and Body Works, just like came in.
Well, it was during my closing statement because you were talking
That was
about
the place
this
where you like to go with your sister.
Yeah, you're talking about like
That's your fond memory place with your sister.
you talk about like these places, these mall locations where you go and
Get mauled.
and what?
Sorry.
Some part of the population gets to enjoy their reveries, and others wait. And I think about, where do I want to wait? And it's not a Brandy Melville, not even close. It's a Bath and Body Works.
It's because you want to be snorting up all those different weird scents.
No shit, man.
No, they're good. They make some good stuff.
Yeah, shout out to Bath and Body Works. Why don't you sponsor us?
Sponsor Bath and Body Works. Brandy Melville, sponsor us.
Mm.
We could make like an apples and oranges t-shirt and make it so freaking small.
Oh
That
yeah.
then it's
it'd
like
be
its
so
own
teensy,
appeal.
yeah.
It's like a baby tea but smaller.
It's
Yeah.
like a hand warmer.
That'd be sick.
One of those like the I don't even know what you call those things where it's like a set of sleeves but no top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like a set of
Gloves,
sleeves that
yeah.
connect for the top. But
No,
there's-
yeah.
but
No,
there's
this is
like
kind of trendy. Yeah, it's
that
called a
trendy thing?
bolero.
a bolero.
Or you could call
So-
it like it's kind of like a half cardigan. I was looking into these recently. Actually.
So what about one
I
of
love
those,
them.
but for your hand? It's like a fingerless glove, but it's one of those. So it's like it's fingerless, but it's also like gloveless.
That's sick. That's sick.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So where's the cloth?
It's kind of like a set of rings. It's like a set of knitted knuckles.
Yeah.
Okay, so cloth ring
Cloth
for
ring.
each finger. And that's what Brandy Melville is making as a custom brand partnership integration product
With apples and oranges.
with apples and oranges.
And
I'm
also,
on
what's
board.
cool about Cloth Ring is that he's also he's an
Cloth ring.
yeah. That's what he's called.
We
Cloth Ring.
pitch deck.
Cloth ring.
Oh my god. Someone loves cloth rings.
He's so excited. That's why.
No,
he sounds
I'm
like
saying, imagine he's also a like NFT or a digital character.
that. So you're saying
Cloth
this is a
Ring.
guy.
This is a non-fungible.
He's an animated. What comes with each of the actual items, the physical items, is like a characterized cartoon version of the product. Cloth Ring.
Sorry,
Cloth
and say it
ring.
one more time.
Cloth
Cloth ring.
ring.
Okay.
And that's what our kids are gonna wear, and they'll be like, my parents pitched cloth ring on a podcast in 2026.
Back in 2026, there's my
I wasn't even born yet, but then the cloth ring was invented, and
What? Someone had the courage to say cloth ring.
you know the guy
Cloth
from
ring.
Shark Tales. It's like, please no, I have a family. You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen Shark Tale in ages and ages,
you
but I
gotta
can
watch that one.
When you first said it, I was actually picturing Dragon Tail.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
Think different tale.
Different.
Yeah.
Different tale.
Well,
Well,
folks.
folks.
Well, now it's time for a different tale
yeah.
altogether. You know how you've been holding, Julia?
The whole time it's actually painful.
Well, now it's time to release your sphincter.
Yeah.
Hey.
and
Hey,
just don't
yo.
be sloppy. All I ask is that you don't be sloppy.
That's like, look at me. Literally, like, why would I do that?
You wouldn't do that. Do you have any thoughts on a topic you might want to add to our generator?
Okay, listen. You can call me a nerd. You can call me type A. You can call me any mean name in the book. But when I listened to another episode and I realized I was coming on here, I came up with a few. So my question is,
let's go.
am I allowed to do more than one, or does it have to be one?
Why don't you do all of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's hear them all.
Yeah, let's hear
Okay,
'em.
first one, probably the strongest. So we're going like really strong first.
Okay.
Modes of transportation.
Oh,
Very nice.
that's great.
So you can go fucking crazy. You could be like J train, F1 car,
And
like
the world's your oyster.
the whatever Starlink thing they're sending to the atmosphere,
Lightning McQueen.
Toyota thon. I don't know,
Fast ass elevator.
fast ass elevator.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's one.
Oh, great.
Two, and this is for Women's History Month because you guys like were undereducated on Brandy Melville and shit. Types of makeup.
Types of
This will send
makeup.
someone into a tizzy, and there are quite a few that you could cover. So you got like lip product, you go like gloss, liner, lipstick,
Lip
blush.
stain.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa. No, but like concealer, mascara, eyeliner, you know, like there's quite a few. And if you have someone who doesn't know anything, they could just come up with some other shit where it's like, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway,
Sure.
face, product, makeup,
Sure.
your face is a canvas. Okay, next one. Articles of clothing. I love this one actually.
Nice and broad.
Nice and broad, but also because it's like, who's a fashionista? You'll learn very quickly. Like, are they saying something like bolero, or are we just going socks?
Sure.
Okay.
And on this podcast, it's likely socks.
Or cloth ring.
Cloth ring. Yeah, and because I can't. Sorry. We have to take a moment for cloth ring.
No, we
again.
don't. We don't. We're not. It's Women's History Month. We're not doing that.
It's fine. A new vocal stem is just going to be echoing around here for a while.
Cloth ring. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that that's what was bestowed upon my emperor in the last chat.
The Emperor's pleased with this cloth ring.
Wonderful. Next one, because I can't shut up about hockey. Winter sports. I think it's even more fun. Like, it's more challenging than just saying sports in general, because you could go funky with it. You could go like big air snowboarding, curling. Like the Winter Olympics just happened. Topical. You go that one. Next one, instruments. Sorry, Tim. We're going orchestral right now.
Oh, so only orchestral instruments?
No, it could be any. I mean, whatever. Like synthesizer, I don't care. But oboe appreciated.
Whistle.
Whistle. One of the like whistles that goes up and down, perhaps. Like
Or just like
Oh,
a
slide.
I'm thinking more
Slide,
like
yeah.
a PE whistle.
dog whistle. Whoa. Not to get political. Okay. Okay. Next one. Designers. This one might be too niche, but I just think because when I was listening to one of your episodes, you talked a lot about like musical artists or shows. I feel like designers are also a really fun like type of like whatever creative expression. So that could be like fashion designers, or it could be like I don't know, a home design, like a
Interior designer.
yeah, or whatever. I don't
Someone knows a designer of any kind.
know. Of any kind. Someone who
great one to
designed
really
something.
design.
Really
Yeah.
great one. Like, I'm imagining giving that to someone who doesn't know anything about it and screwing them over. I wonder what they could do
Like
with
West
that.
Elm. I don't know.
West Elm. Oh,
That's not
true.
really a
Let's argue in
designer.
favor of designer, that guy. Did you hear that song Panda?
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Like
Designer
What's-
with two eyes.
what's in what? Oh, designer. The
The
singer.
rapper.
I was about to be
Singer.
like, what does he mention? Like Roberto Cavalli in that or something? No, I'm kidding. Anyway, last one.
Shout out to the designer heads.
Shout out to designer heads with the extra punctuation.
Yeah. Panda,
Um,
panda, panda. Yeah.
Panda, panda, panda. like a wise man once said.
Like as a wise emperor once said.
Panda. And then last one here, this might be like too nerdy or like too snooty, whatever. Art movements. See, like
that's
I
cool.
would get into this and I would be like Art Deco. Or you could say Impressionism. Like I think anybody who's into visual arts,
Sure.
it could be really fun. Or if like you just want to choose something that's happening right now, you could be like, oh, Brat Summer art movement. You know what I mean? Like hyper pop. I don't know. Just go crazy. So anyway, I just totally
No,
I released my sphincter and like so much came out. You know what I mean?
Perfect. Well, that's
that
I
was
wanted to hear all those because
Those are
that's
great.
significantly more thought and effort than anyone else ever puts in.
Yeah.
So,
I appreciate that.
But guys,
That's sick.
I will
Appreciated.
say that this is a special occurrence for me, and I'll tell you why.
why?
I'm about to tell you.
Oh my god.
I started stand-up comedy 2022, and the first ever open mic I went to was open mic from the 70s.
No.
That's
way.
right.
Wow.
Tiny
Wow.
Cupboard 2022, and I just like firstly thank you because I was so scary back then. I'm sure anything I said in that room was like, whoa, why did we give this girl a microphone? But on another
Nah, that's
note,
not true.
apologies to my parents because that was the day they were like, ah, shit.
Oh, wow.
No,
It's gonna be stand up.
what about that education we gave you? No, but anyway, so yeah, I wanted to research and I just love being prepared. It makes me like have less angina.
Amazing.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That's
Yeah.
so great to hear.
It's amazing to hear.
Yeah, and we've loved having you at the mic, and it's sick that you're back in the city now.
Yeah, I'm
Back
so
to tear
glad.
it up.
Yeah.
Guys, if you ever try to leave New York City, just remember that that is a huge mistake.
Yeah.
No offense.
Those
So
listening from
wrong.
across the world,
So wrong.
never go out of here.
No, I mean, across the world, love you guys' heart. I just think, like, I moved here when I was 18, and I guess that was just young enough that it was like, girl, what's going through that little head of yours? Don't leave. You're gonna, that's like, you're accustomed to the lifestyle or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, too much personal talk. All that's to say, thank you so much.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Thank you.
Of course, yeah. Thank you for being here. And now, there's one last thing to do.
Oh, yes.
There's one last
Mm-hmm.
highly important thing to do. I think you already know what it is. It's time
I
to
do.
plug. So I know you've already sort of.
You're gonna go back to Sphincter and like plug.
Yeah, you might want to plug that.
Little graphic.
Sorry.
Guys.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sloppy.
Sloppy. Okay, couple things to plug. First one is I'm in a sketch comedy group called Face Tape. We have a show at the Tank, which is like a premier New York City theater destination in Midtown.
I love that description of the tank.
Yeah,
It is premiere.
It is.
No, but it's on April 7th. I think it's a Tuesday. And I wrote a few sketches. I'll probably be performing in that. Would love if anyone would stalk me hard enough to listen to it in this podcast and then come see me then. Sorry, I shouldn't encourage stalkers. Okay, but
Come on down, stalker.
stalker, hey. No, but just appreciator. We haven't gone that far yet.
Yeah.
We're just in talking stages. So
Yeah.
it's appreciator.
You want an appreciator. Stalkers down the line.
Yeah. Like we'll work our way there.
Yeah.
But anyway, next thing to plug is that I am a documentarian. I'm making my debut short film. It's called Recordar. It just means remember in Spanish for you monolinguals out there. And if that documentary was turned into a person, or no, if it was turned into topics on the wheel, it would be grandparents versus immigration. Incredible duel. So I'm pretty sure it'll be coming out over the summer. It's hard to tell with docs because the timeline keeps on shifting because people just say things. And I'm like, wait, this isn't scripted. But anyway, keep an eye out for that. You can follow it on Instagram at recordar.doc.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yes, please do that, folks. And I'll be plugging just the will of the emperor.
Ah, yes. The emperor really just plugs humility, I think, and being
good.
humble
That's nice.
and never giving up the throne.
Okay.
No, I jest. I plug Women's History Month.
Yes.
What?
The people of the
Guys,
We are women's history.
Fair Women's History Month. Bank accounts, what?
Bank
Equal
accounts.
pay.
Send Matt.
Hello.
Send Matt and I just some Venmo while you're at it.
Yeah, send us money so we can distribute it to women we know.
Yeah, who are allowed to have bank accounts as of 70s.
Congratulations about that, by the way.
Thank you. It's major.
I mean, it's pretty
I
major.
didn't do anything.
No, you did. Just by being here. Just by being here in this studio, and this is our studio.
Mm-hmm.
You've done so much.
I saw the reason. I know it's your studio.
All right, folks. Well, us and our raisins. We'll see you and your raisins later. Julia, thanks again so much for being here.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.